Let's be honest. Many Nigerians today don't realize that northern Nigeria used to be one of the best places to live in this country. You see, I was privileged to school in the north for some part of my schooling years, and my first point of call was Federal Government College, Kaduna. As at that time, in the late 80s, early 90s, Kaduna was a very beautiful place. Back then, the north was so peaceful that I would have a Nigerian Airways ticket to go home with after the term, but I would decide. So most of us will decide to go by road with some of our other friends with night bus. I'll use out of my pocket money. We'll go to Mando Park, buy tickets for night bus, luxurious buses. We'll take a night ride from Kaduna to Lagos. Because of the stopovers, things would buy, sightseeing in the night and all that. It was a great experience back then when we were young. So after my secondary school back then in Federal Government College, Kaduna, I had the option of going to JOS or ABU for my university education. I got to ABU, I met my friends, and luckily one of my friends' mom was a lecturer, a doctor back then, so she helped with my admission, and I got admission into Ahmadu Bello University at that time. Ahmadu Bello University also was like one of the best universities in Nigeria. I think it still is, one of the best universities, a great campus, Samaru and Congo campus. People came from all over the country, even from outside Nigeria, to school in ABU. People from African countries and other places, they came, were all, the north was just so beautiful to live in at that time. So my experience in Ahmadu Bello University was a wonderful one, a great one. And after my university education, which I ended up rounding up in Kogi State University, I also went to Sokoto State for my NYSC, for my youth service. That was another great experience. I came to Sokoto, the people were nice, the place was lovely and all that. Very, very accommodating, homely and friendly people. There was a time while I was serving in Sokoto, it was during one big Salah, and a lot of people had traveled, but myself and some of my friends, corps members, we decided not to travel. So on Salah day, we said, okay, let's go to the market to get some things to whip up and just enjoy ourselves. So as we were going to the market, we saw this open compound where they had hung about 15, 18 or thereabout number of rams, skinned rams around a bonfire. We were passing by and we were wondering that, man, look at all this meat. And the Alhaji that was sitting there, I think he's the head of the family. He was the head of the family then. He called out to us, hey, Kopa, come. We all went there. We greeted him, Alhaji, Barka de Salah, So he asked us, how are you, this and that. He asked us some questions where we were staying and all that. Then he offered us meat. He told his children to bring, nylon bags. He got up, cut a lot of meat into 4 different nylon bags for the 4 of us. So we just went to the market, bought other things, vegetables and other things, pepper and other things. But the meat, we had enough meat. We went and we really enjoyed ourselves. Even during fasting, when they are breaking their fast, they are all sitting out together eating, and you are passing by, they'll call you, Bismillah, come and join us, come and have this and that. During Salah, all of that, they are a lovely people. The north used to be fun. But what happened? Why is the north the way it is now? Insecurity. Myself, I'm even scared to travel from Lagos to the north by transport. I don't think right now I even want to, have a road trip to the north because of the insecurity and all that. So the banditry, the terrorism, all that kidnapping and all that has really, really destroyed the image, the values of the north. The north used to be a great place to live, a great place to be. I assure you, because I was there, I've seen it, I've been there in different states in the north. But now the north, to me, is like a shadow of itself. I wish it could go back to the way it used to be, all fun, loving, and the way it used to be. But most people are scared of going to the north because of all the issues, the insecurity and all that there. I don't think it's the people, as in the generality of the northerners, that is to blame. I feel is the fault of the handful of those extremists, those ones who feel, they can impose their own opinions, views, religion, and all that on other people, on the majority, and they are winning because they carry arms. The North used to be a very, very great place to be back in the day.